Alright guys, we're here for break number 641. It is going to be 2 boxes of Prizm, 2 boxes of Obsidian. I still have more Obsidian and more Prizm left. I mean, I have a whole case of Prizm and I think 3 extra boxes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the case. We tried to run that case break. It didn't really fill. I'm not against breaking the boxes outside of the case, but I don't know to do mixers or not. Every time I try to do a bigger mixer with football, we don't really fill it. So I'm not really sure how to approach football, to be honest. It's definitely a interesting in the group, but nonetheless, we have the team list on the left, over at camera, upper right hand corner. Like I said, 2 and 2 for the boxes. I think that puts us at 8 autographs total with 2 memorabilia. I think there's 2 memorabilia in the Obsidian. Number man, Cal Ripken Jr. here. Project 2020. Ben Baller did the card. I was gonna say the only thing is we got to figure out the football and basketball before Topps gets it, because once Topps gets it, then I have to buy it no matter what. And then I have to figure out how to move it. So we're going to have to figure out basketball. We got 2 years, guys. We can do it. I was going to say, we'll actually start with a Prizm. I was going to say, the Obsidian, even no one's seen the box, I'm sure you've seen in other groups. It's 4 autographs or memorabilia. Typically speaking, it's 2 autographs. Sometimes 3 autographs and either 2 or 1 memorabilia. Normally you get at least 2 autos. If, for God forbid, there's any points in any of these boxes, we will run them randomly. For the contenders, I put a point spot because if anyone's looking for another football break, I think there's a contenders with 4 teams left. I put a point spots for contenders because there always seems to be 1 autograph per like quarter of a case that there's a points. So there's always that. Let's get rolling here. Good luck to everybody. I'll tell you one thing, the Steelers' defense this year is probably going to be the #1 defense if everyone stays healthy. Signing Keanu Neal today, too. I don't even care about baseball. I mean, the Pirates, I think, did beat the Reds, right? I was going to say, I know that the Penguins beat the Nashville Predators 2-0. That's the only thing I've been watching. For baseball, I think the Pirates beat the Reds. They beat them 3-1 earlier in the day. I didn't keep up with it. Days have been slightly crazy because my wife is out of town on a bachelorette party, her sister's bachelorette party. Well, left early to drop off my daughter with my mother-in-law, and then the rest of it with oh, stop. Now you're just lying. Steelers have a better edge rusher than the Dallas Cowboys. Better guy on the other side of the best edge rusher in the entire NFL. Better interior defensive line. The linebackers might be better now. The only thing that the Cowboys have over the Steelers is 1 better cornerback. The safeties are definitely better in Pittsburgh. The coach is 100% better. And even Tom, and I bet you Tom Scarberry, I don't know if he's in here yet, he don't even like Tomlin. I bet you he'd say Tomlin's better than Mike McCarthy. The only reason the Dallas Cowboys defense is any good is because they play a bunch of bums in the NFC East 6 times a year. It's like stat padding. I can't even say the Eagles are bums anymore, but nonetheless. The Giants and the Commanders. The anemic-ass offenses. We have Richie Grant. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Ray Lewis, Rich Gannon, Zay Jones. Justin Jefferson, Leonard Fournette, C.J. Mosley. Lockdown, Chris Jones. We got Grady Jarrett on the orange wave going to the Falcons to start us off. Parsons isn't even better than T.J. Watt. Get out of here. We got 26 out of 60. Going to the Falcons on the Grady Jarrett and a damn thing. I have Ruckert, James Cook, Christian McCaffrey, Jamal Williams, Mike Ditka, Baselli, Daniel Hunter and Mike Williams. I have Jamal Adams, Daniel Jones, Jamison Williams on the refractor, Mac Jones on the orange. Going to the Patriots, 206 out of 249. I mean, the guy can't control that he tore his pec. I mean, it happens. The year he was healthy, I was going to say he set the NFL record for sacks. What did Parsons do? I don't see him setting records for sacks. We have Snoop Connor, Malik Willis, Kareem Hunt, Justin Tucker, Trevon Diggs, Jalen Ramsey, Michael Pittman Jr., Tyreek Hill, Shaquille Barrett, Miles Sanders, Prizm Breaker on the Jamar Chase. I have Alec Pierce. I'm going to have an orange Jordan Davis, 36 out of 249 going to the Eagles and Charlie. There is a couple breaks up, like I said at the very beginning. I think that the Contenders break has 4 spots in it. I think all the teams that are left are like under $25 too. Then there is a Bowman's Best as well as a Topps 2023 Series 1. We got Andrew Booth Jr., Terrace Marshall Jr., Kyler Murray, Anquan Bolden, KJ Osborne, Justin Herbert, Rashawn Gary, Trey Lance, Xavier McKinney. We have a Fireworks, Garrett Wilson. The refractor, Jamar Chase going to the Bengals on the purple cracked ice, 24 out of 225. Second year card going to the Bengals. John Mechie III, Quay Walker, Joku, Ed Reed, Emmett Smith, Rashawn Slater, Brett Favre, and Christian Kirk. We're going to have Jeffrey Simmons, Claypool, Welker, Russell Wilson on the green tie-dye velocity, 20 out of 175. This is Russell Wilson just in his mirror. Let's ride. Yeah. Glad. Going to the Broncos, and that's part of the that's going to Ron Wilson. We have Cade York, Jalen Naylor, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Joe Burrow, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, Maurice Jones-Drew, Dante Culpepper, Mike Evans, Joe Namath, Brilliance, Aaron Rodgers. We have Eric Kendricks on the purple. Be a 40 out of 125 going to the Minnesota Vikings. And that's Chris Beck in his first break. Welcome to the group, Chris. I appreciate you getting a break. Have Tyrion Davis-Price and Devontae Wyatt. Have Dalton Schultz, Bruce Smith, Jared Goff, Tua, Tyson Campbell, Matthew Stafford, Quinnen Williams, Bayard, TJ Watt on the refractor. And behind him is going to be a sensational signatures on the Urban Camo, Ricky Jackson on the 14 out of 25. Going to the Saints and Boomer. This is part of the closing teams. Nice hit. You have Arnold Ebikete, Sauce Gardner, J.J. Watt. Now, J.J. couldn't stay healthy for sure. I also wouldn't be surprised. I know J.J. Watt says he's done. I would not be surprised if he doesn't come out of retirement in the middle of the season to play on a competitive team. We have Deshaun Watson, Marlon Humphrey, A.J. Dillon, Higbee, Matt Ryan, McAllister, Tom Brady, Quentin Nelson. Have Chris Jones on the purple cracked ice for the Chiefs. 181 out of 225. I just don't think that JJ's done. Nice Chiefs hit here for Tom Scarberry. Desmond Ridder, Dulcich, Amari Cooper, Patrick Surtain the second. I have Cole Kmet, Etienne Jr., Thielen, Alex Smith, Sean Taylor, Noah Fant, Romeo Dubs on the Emergent, Devontae Wyatt on the purple checkerboard, 25 out of 49. Going to the pack. The Packers are Chris Arndt. I think he started this year on their defensive line, I believe. We have Mafi, Allgeier, Swift, Butkus, Patterson, Kendricks, Greenert, Carlson, Love, Tristan Wirfs, Damian Pierce on the Emergent, Ramadre Stevenson on the teal or the blue wave, and that's going to be a 93 out of 199. Have Trent McDuffie and George Pickens. Got Calais Campbell, Micah Parsons, Baker Mayfield, Jonathan Taylor, Mostert, Josh Allen, McCourty, Walter Jones, Von Miller, Refractor. It's a nice rookie hit. Tyreek Woolen going to the Seahawks and Ryan. We have Kyle Phillips, Wan'Dale Robinson, Roquan Smith, Kurt Warner, Nick Chubb, Deontay Hall, Alan Lazard, Aaron Donald, Harold Landry, Deontay Johnson, Kenneth Walker III, DeAndre Swift on the red wave. That's going to be a 62 out of 149. One of the Lions. And Boomer. Have Kyle Hamilton and Nakobe Dean. Let's get into an Obsidian. Seven cards total, 4 hits, and it should be 2 parallels and a base, or a base, or 2 base and parallel. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's definitely a base and 2 parallels. We have Derwin James Jr. We're going to have Najee Harris. Going to be an 82 out of 100. Going to the Steelers and Tom Scarberry. We have a Leo Chanel. A 33 out of 75. Those are 100s. One second, let me grab some 75 points. I thought I had them over here. A whole box just right behind me. Sorry about that. I thought I had some on the floor next to me. I should have 3 cases of Stadium Club Chrome coming. I know I have 2 for sure from Peach State. I should have a 3rd local, so anyone looking for some of that, we'll probably break that in case form. Maybe we'll do one that's a half a case. We got 68 out of 75 on the Rookie Eruption. David Bell on the memorabilia going to the Browns. with the Browns in this. Brian Thomas. I have another memorabilia. It's going to be 31 out of 50 going to the Commanders on the Equinox gear. Terry McLaurin. Old Scary Terry. It's going to Brian Lovelace and the Commanders. Some nice rookie autographs here to end this. We have Tyler Allgeier. For the Falcons, it's going to be a 199 out of 199 on the book end. And we're going to have a 23 out of 50 RPA Malik Willis. This is the first RPA Malik we pulled in the group. Nice hit there for the Titans and Josh King. Let's get into a box of Prizm. That's a nice box of Obsidian. Pretty much all offensive players minus the Derwin James base, which we're okay with the base being. If we're going to get a 6-to-1 ratio and the base is going to be a defensive guy, I can live with that. You guys think Malik ends up being the Titans already said they're 100% moving on from Tannehill this year, right? Didn't they already say that Malik or somebody else is going to be the starter? It's not going to be Tannehill? Or is that just Ravens fans begging for Tannehill to come to Baltimore? And somehow the Titans end up with Lamar. I still can't believe the Ravens aren't paying Lamar. That's so crazy to me. Well, he's already saw the field, I was going to say. And I actually think in their offense, if they design their offense to be like the Ravens' offense was with Lamar Jackson, I think that, or a Justin Fields offense, I think he would be fine. I don't think he's great, by any means. I don't think Malik Willis is going to be a superstar in the league. I mean, may prove me wrong. If he does, 2 years from now, I'll come back and I'll eat my words and say how, man, you remember how I dogged Malik and now he's a stud. I mean. For a quarterback like him, I think it's kind of like a Steve McNair situation where when you come from a really small school like Liberty and you're so athletically gifted over everybody else, I think you really have to, it takes a lot of time to adjust, to be honest. Like mentally, the game is just way, way faster than in the NFL. I mean, even out of college, it's faster, right? But I mean, what he played was Liberty D1 AA or is it straight up Division 2? Because I remember when the Ravens had Joe Flacco, like early on, he looked just lost, and he even played he started D1 for Pitt at one point in time. We had T.J. Hawkins, so he played at a faster speed than what Delaware was. Jamar Chase, Grady Jarrett, Kwity Paye, Keenan Allen, Jair Alexander, Zach Wilson, Warren Sapp, Lane Johnson, Cade Otton. If I was a team, that's who I would trade for. I would get Zach Wilson out of New York. Even if it was to sit him on the bench, I would. As soon as New York gets Aaron Rodgers, I would ask to see if you can get your hands on Zach Wilson for like a low round draft pick, just to see. I have a 16 out of 249. Do you guys think Jordan Love will be good? We got David Bell, Jaquan Brisker, Trey Hendrickson, J.K. Dobbins, Ezekiel Elliott, Joey Bosa, Davis Mills, Josh Jacobs, Michael Thomas, George Kittle. Got Kenny Pickett on the fireworks. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles on the purple cracked ice, 45 out of 225. Got Brock Purdy. Have Jamison Williams, Melvin Gordon III, Luke Kuechly, Rondale Moore, Xavier Howard, Edwards-Helaire, Mac Jones, Braxton Berrios, Minka Fitzpatrick, Jarvis Landry on the refractor. We have Brandon Ayuk going to the 49ers. And Boomer on the refractor. Got Calvin Austin III, Jack Jones, Koo, Bernie Kosar, and Stephon Diggs. Did you guys know Stephon Diggs was like a 7th or 5th round pick? I didn't realize he was picked so late. We got Kenny Clark, Isaac Bruce, DeForest Buckner, Cameron Jordan, Fred Warner, Keenan Allen. On the refractor, LaDainian Tomlinson. On the blue wave at the 162 out of 199. Isaiah Spiller, Logan Hall, Tony Pollard, Poyer, Higgins, Dan Marino, Rowari, Hardman, Allen, Rashard Penny. I have Travon Walker on the 5 out of 10. Going to the Jags. That's going to Ryan Hummel. First overall pick. Kavon Thibodeau. Top 5 pick at the 165 out of 199 on the teal wave. Or aqua wave, whatever you want to call it. It's not really teal. We have Drake London, Ikwanu, DeAndre Hopkins, McPherson, and Rashad Bateman. That's a guy that'd be a stud if he could stay healthy, is Bateman. He has all the tools to be great, but just cannot stay healthy. We have Tunzel, Devontae Adams, Stephon Gilmore, Tannehill, Darius Slade Jr., Dak Prescott. We have Brian Dawkins for the Eagles on the tie-dye green velocity. 32 out of 175. For the B-Doc. I'm going to have Taylor, Malcolm Rodriguez, James Conner, Tyler Boyd, Roger Staubach, Deontay Culpepper, Slater, Brett Favre, Dallas Goedert, Curtis Samuel, Nick Chubb. And we have Kenny Pickett going to Tom. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice hit there. I have Ty Chandler and Sam Howell. I have Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Brian Burns, Nelson, Waddle, Maurice Jones-Drew, Lawrence Taylor, John Lynch, Jalen Waddle on the hype, Joe Mixon on the blue wave. 75 out of 199. Jalen Tolbert, Fedarian Mathis, Joe Mixon. It's such a good name, Fedarian. A.J. Terrell, Garrett Eckler, Devontae Campbell, Bobby Wagner, Alvin Kamara. Brandon Ayuk, we're going to have Jahan Dotson on the rookie. We're going to have Amon Sauce Gardner, 15 out of 49, going to the Jets on the purple checkerboard. It's going to Ant Martin and the Jets. Have Isaiah Pacheco, Lloyd, Lamar Jackson, Robbie Anderson, DJ Shark, Donald Driver, and Derek Carr. I have Harrison Smith, Carson Wentz, Cameron Hayward, Wan'Dale Robinson. I have Travis Etienne Jr. on the tie-dye green velocity, 24 out of 175, going to the Jags, and Ryan Hummel. Romeo Dubs, Troy Anderson, Jeremy Chin, Marquise Brown, Jesse Bates III, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Carter, Khalil Mack, Demario Davis, Bosa. We have James Cook. Darnell Mooney on the red wave, 32 out of 149. Going to Ryan. Samir White, Luis Sin, Ward, and Singletary. Javonte Williams, Marshall Faulk, Shaquille Leonard, Gazicki, Logan Thomas, Geno Smith, Emergent, Desmond Ritter. LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers. It's going to be a 221 out of 249. Going to Hector. LT. We have Tyreek Woolen and Jake Ferguson. Let's get into the last box of the break. Second box of Obsidian. Like I said, 7 cards, 4 hits. Should be 1 base, 2 parallels, and the other one should be memorabilia or autographs. I have Michael Thomas on the base for the Saints. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Going to be a 67 out of 75. Going to the Buccaneers. And Tom Scarberry. We're going to have the best wide receiver last year, 33 out of 100, Justin Jefferson to the Vikings, and Chris Beck. Have an unbreakable Malik Willis going to the Titans. And Josh King. It's going to be a 16 out of 25. So nice low number memorabilia. Good looking memorabilia too, to be honest. Nice little tricolor. We have a 41 out of 99. David Ajabo. Still have, okay. Even as a Steelers fan, I think there's still some hope for Ajabo. He was never a big sack guy. I think he actually played the run and stuff pretty well last year. That's coming from a Steelers fan. Obviously, I watched the Ravens more than I'd want to. But going to Natalie, I think this guy will actually be pretty good. at least as a run stopper. I don't know if he'll be great as a. I don't know if he'll be the best as a pass rusher. Next, we have the guy that I think might be the best wide receiver that's not named. That's not named Jahan Dotson, or that's not named Jahan Dotson. His name's Jahan Dotson. That's not named George Pickens. 4 out of 75, Jahan Dotson. I think that he's going to be a stud. I think he's going to be better than Williamson. I think he's going to be better than Wilson. I think he's going to be the second best. I think it's going to be Pickens, him, then Wilson, then probably Williams will probably be the top 4. 4 out of 75. Not DJ. DJ Moore was not drafted last year, but he's not a rookie. Say DJ Moore might be good. I'm worried that Justin Fields is not going to get him the ball. 74 out of 99 going to the Carson Strong and the Eagles. Going to Charlie. Nice card. I think Jalen Hurts kind of proved that he's going to be the starter. I think when they drafted Strong in the draft, they thought big armed guy. Worst case scenario, if Jalen Hurts doesn't pan out, maybe we can develop him, but I think he'll probably end up being a backup to Jalen Hurts for probably his entire career at this point. Yeah, just Bears fans. Y'all are happy, but I think you guys are going to stink this year. Still, Ryan, I'm sorry. We have Carson Strong here out of 99 on the RPA going to the Eagles and Charlie. Overall was a solid break. Let's do a quick recap of all the hits. As always with Prizm, there's a lot of color parallels. Obsidian obviously has some color parallels too, so always nice. We're going to have the purple, Justin Jefferson, the orange, Mike Evans, orange Tomlinson, red wave Mooney, the tie-dye green velocity for the ETN and the Jaguars. We have Jamar Chase on the purple cracked ice, the teal wave, the purple checkerboard, the Devontae Wyatt. We're going to have Brian Dawkins on the green tie-dye velocity, orange Mac Jones, orange Jordan Davis. We're going to have LT on the teal wave. We're going to have Grady Jarrett on the orange wave. The purple cracked ice. We're going to have the orange Otten. Going to have the memorabilia for Terry McLaurin, the Equinox gear. Rookie eruption orange memorabilia, David Bell for the Browns. The orange Leo Chenal. Well, I think anybody that's on the Packers, I don't think Jordan Love's going to be very good. I could be wrong about Jordan Love, but I think that it doesn't matter if Dubs or Watson is good if someone can't get them the football. Like that's the reason I don't think that DJ Moore is in a great spot either now. We have Najee Harris on the purple. I think Justin Fields can win, but I don't think he's going to be an elite passer. I mean, maybe he develops into an elite passer. I don't know. We have a red wave on the DeAndre Swift. Ramondre Stevenson on the teal wave. We have the purple cracked ice Chris Jones, the purple Eric Kendricks, and Russell Wilson on the green tie-dye velocity. In the back row, we have an autograph and 3 non-autographs. We're going to have the teal Thibodeau for the Giants. We're going to have the Sauce Gardner on the purple checkerboard for the Jets. Travon Walker for the Jaguars out of 10 on the yellow. We're going to have Tyler Allgeier, and that's going to be out of 199 for the Falcons. And Dan. We're going to get back into the Carson Strong RPA out of 99. Jahan Dotson for the Commanders out of 75. Going to Brian Lovelace. David Ajabo going to Natalie out of 99. Then we're going to have the Malik Willis going to Josh King out of 25. Tyreek Woolen on the base Prizm refractor autograph going to the Seahawks and Ryan Greenwood. Brandon Ayuk going to Boomer on the base Prizm refractor autograph. We'll go Ricky Jackson on the Urban Campbell. I think the Urban Campbell looks so sick on these cards. That's why I was going to put him ahead of Malik, but really it's a card that's not better than Malik for sure. Sensational autographs, Ricky Jackson going to the Saints and Boomer, part of the closing teams. And we have the Malik Willis on the RPA, 23 out of 50 out of the Obsidian going to the Titans and Josh King. Last but not least, good old Kenny Pickett from Prizm on the autograph going to Tom Scarberry. And that's the break, boys. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe if we don't fill anything else up. If we do, I'll break tonight. Either see you later or see you tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you. To those that hit, congratulations. To those that didn't, better luck next time.